Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Nock. Welcome along to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Been a while, hasn't it? Been a while indeed. But we are back tonight with part 2 of our Isotope playthrough. What is going on, Mika? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Hope you are well indeed. Just got to put out some chairs. Just give me a sec. And I will be right with you. Excellent. So, just as a recap, we were playing this map back on the 27th of November. So about 2 weeks ago, we started this map, and I haven't really made any progress since that stream. What's going on, Ace? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I haven't really made any progress at all, unfortunately, since that stream. So we're left with exactly the same ideas that we had previously 2 weeks ago. Jeffers, what's going on? Welcome along. Hope you're well. Aaron, been a while indeed. Welcome along. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your Hebrew exam didn't go well. Well, at least you woke up for it this time, Mika. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to let you live that one down. Alright, so a quick recap as to where we were. We are about 2.5 hours into this map, into the solve here. And we got to this point, which is progress, making it over to here, while we've got portals in play. So this now allows us to set portals over here. And we can head backwards as well, should we need to. And we was floating around various ideas. Yeah, I set up the noise compression and things, noise gates and stuff on the microphone. Had them for probably about a couple of months, but obviously we're not doing videos and streaming that regularly, and it's probably why you don't recognize them at all. There is another equalizer I need to get set up though, that Deathwish was gonna shoot me over some settings for, but he didn't get around to it, or I've not chased him for it. But yeah, I think it sounds a lot better than it did before anyway, which is all good. Everything's all done in OBS, by the way. That's all OBS settings. So let's recap where we were. We got to get over there at some point. I've got to do something over there. And we're at a point at the moment where we walked across here. And the only reason we could walk across here is because we're holding off that cube there. So what we will now do is fire that to there. And that basically removes the light bridge. Now, I was told, I was given the positive news previously from Mike that this is a good spot. This is a good spot. So we're obviously on the right lines here. We just got to try and work out where we go and what we do from this point. I use full OBS Studio, Jeffers. I find I don't like the whole, all the overlay stuff, and I think Streamlabs took OBS with their version and they kind of made it a little too stream orientated, and I prefer kind of doing all of my like layouts and everything all myself. So I've always used OBS Studio as opposed to Streamlabs, and I think you use Streamlabs, don't you? And I know Savvy uses Streamlabs as well. Okay, so let's imagine I didn't go through there. We're already using no clip. That's a good start. So what we can do from here is we can, our options, I think I decided last time, was we could jump off here and we could up to that top area, but that doesn't really give us much to play with at the moment. But we could get this back. Yeah, I've always done my own overlays and everything. This year, for the first time ever, though, I did pay somebody a small amount of money to do my actual logo. So I've had my logo redone this year, but other than that, I've always done my own overlays and stuff. So what I could do here is I could take this cube and, well, I thought I could take it over there. No, I haven't read that secret document, Aaron. That's why I questioned you about it before when you posted it in this Discord, because I kind of really don't want to have spoilers for it if I can help it. So, but no, I haven't read. Don't worry. I still find it quite bizarre that I'm saying I don't want spoilers for it, even though I've done like probably about 4 playthroughs of the thing. But yeah, I don't want story spoilers, more to the point. So we could take that off there. Doesn't really help us. So I think we're going to go over to here. And could do that to return over to there. But to be able to take the cube over to there, we're going to need the portal on the upper surface. And to do that, we can jump down there, strafe over to there. The problem is then we can't then get back. We can't then get back over to the other side. So it's the Con of Clan. He says, oh no. He says, oh no, oh no, oh no. So we can do... This is what we had before, right? We can do this, we can do this. Now, that's all well and good. But like I ascertained on the last... Like I ascertained the last time around, this isolates me down in the bottom. Well, sorry, tell a lie. It doesn't isolate me down in the bottom. It allows me to get the cube back. No, that's alright, Jeffers. No worries. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. It's always appreciated. Always appreciated. So this allows me to get the cube back. Like so. I'm pretty sure we had this before when the last time we was playing this. Yo, what's going on, Chad? How you doing, buddy? Welcome along. Welcome, welcome. So that gets us our cube back. And from this point, we're then able to put this back on here. Obviously, the difference being this time when we're over here is we have the portal there, which is different. So that now gives me a way back to the other side. So from here, where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? We could do... this. Oh, it's the man! Deathwish 808, what's going on, buddy? Welcome along. Welcome, welcome. We could do this, but that doesn't really help us too much because now we can't get back across to the other side because of the way this portal works. So I don't think moving this cube at this point in time will do anything for us. Chad already on the promotion there. So, now the question is, where and what do we do from here? And like I said, I've been sat on this for 2 weeks, and I think I've looked at it once, and I was like, haven't been back to it, so I just thought, let's strike it up in a stream and see how far we go, see if we can actually get any further ideas. So, the endless music is killing you? Well, at least it's some good music. I suppose if you was around for the original 2 hours and 45 though of this playthrough, you'd probably be a bit sick of it by now, but... Alright, so we'll go back over to here. Like so. And... this is kind of where... Cheers, man. Oh, there he is. There's the pain master himself, Mr. Mikeastro. What's going on, buddy? What is going on? So, maybe... can that be done? Oh, I already know that, Mystical Ace, don't you worry. But thanks for hanging by. Thanks for hanging by. Appreciate it. I'll tell you what, let's... with all the respect to the tune, let me pull up just some... let me pull up the Portal 2 soundtrack. And we'll just listen to some normal Portal music. Let me know what the audio levels and that's like, guys. Okay, so what I was just thinking there is there a way that I can do what I did previously where I am blocking that laser, but while I am stood up here, I wonder. Cheers, Conklin. Alright, so let's head on over here. We'll go and pick this cube up again. And then, what are we going to do? We're going to drop down here. We'll plot that there for now. Head back onto this side. Drop down. Strafe up to here. So, now, what would I do from here though? Right, so from here I would need to set the portal over here. You see, this is the problem here, and this is something that I remember written in the description about. There's a reason why some of these portal surfaces can only be shot from a certain angle. So I don't actually think I can do what I want to do. I don't know that it would work anyway, but let me just try just to feed my curiosity. I have a portal there and a portal there. Then that's definitely not intended. Alright, well, we're already down failed avenue number 1 for tonight. Trying to think what else I can do differently from here. I linked him on. I linked into the Spotify playlist actually, Miko, already. I told him to check it out. I did. See, once we're in this situation, we've got to come across here, else what we've worked towards there doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So this is got to be the next move, right? You've probably got 90% of the chat here, Jeffers, that would say to you, go and buy this game and play this game right now. The campaign is fantastic. Highly recommend it. It's the main campaign isn't too difficult as well, but if you like puzzle games and you like puzzles, then it's definitely one that you should play for sure. $15 to 20-minute map. Yeah, right. You can indeed. You can indeed, Jeffers. Yeah. There's often actually a deal on like the Valve bundle where you can get like Portal 1, Portal 2, Team Fortress, all those sort of games, Half-Life, all together, relatively cheap from time to time. So we got the portal there, we've come across to here. So this has to be the next logical step, because there's nothing else we could do. We could respawn the cube, but I don't know if it is Deathwish or not. I don't know if it is. But they sometimes do the the Valve sort of collection bundle thing on Steam as well, so I should play story mode. What, there's a story mode? Guys, there's a story mode to this game. Did you know? Deathwish, did you know there's a story mode? My mind has been blown. Q 10-hour live stream from a certain Portal 2 player. Alright, so what are we going to do from here? That's the question. Alright, so let me go back to this side. So we've come back over to this side here. So our options now would be to do what? So we could put a portal on the funnel here. That does nothing for us at all. That's not what we need to do next. Likewise, that does nothing for us. So there's no point in doing that. We could come through to here. And we can remove the cube. Which is all well and good, but then we have no way of getting the cube over to there if it would do us any good at all, because the light bridge blocks the portal. The light bridge blocks the portal. No, the light bridge blocks the cube. So we can't pass through there. Likewise, we can't now drop down here and go over to there. So I believe we've still got to leave that in place to keep the light bridge deactivated. What I personally think we need to do next, though, is find a way to place the portal on the top. I'll tell you what to do, Deathwish. Step 1, press number 2. Step 2, fly to the exit. Step 3, profit. I don't even have to do the thing with the thing. I can just fly to the exit. Man, this game's so easy. So easy when you can fly. So, what I think I might need to do is get a portal in the higher area over there. But when that's there, I somehow need to activate the light bridge so that I can leave the portal there and return to this side over here. Now, do that, what would I need to do? Okay, just want to test something here before I go too far down the line with this. Another solution, or another idea perhaps, would be this. Let's imagine we got this set up here. Okay. And I somehow managed to get a portal up to here and drop down to here. I don't think I would have enough time there, would I? I think I would drop to my death. Wise words, spoken like a true champ as always, Deathwish. I knew there was a reason I had you around. Okay, the only reason I didn't die there, though, was because clearly the cube hasn't fallen in the right place, so... I think I'm completely barking up the wrong tree, though, with that train of thought and that thought process. Oh, man, maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's the colours. It's all about the colours, clearly. Why did I not think of this before? Such a noob. See, every time I'm drawn back to the same maneuver here. Talking about light bridges and stuff, Aaron, do you know, my old branding on this portal gun's like 2 brands old now. Just saying. Any chance of an upgrade? So I could drop down here and do this. Doesn't particularly help me though, does it? Because here I would have to reset and do most of that again. So the only benefit to doing this here would be then to do what I've already been doing, which is to drop down here into the funnel to grab the cube. Jeff, I don't know if you're still there, but thanks. I'm really pleased with that photo as well. A lot of people have commented on that they really like that photo, so go for it. I'll have a little knock poggers on there somewhere. So we do this like this. going on, nobody? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Where's my camera? Always watching. I don't even put it away now, it's just sat out on my desk ready to grab in an emergency. Well, not an emergency, but you know what I mean. I mean, I suppose the other thing I could have done... Seriously, I've recently like got into a bit of photography, Chad, right? And my camera just kind of... the amount of times I've like been walking through my house and I've just like noticed something in my garden, I've just picked up the camera and like going, right, gotta go outside, gotta go do this, gotta go get a snap of, gotta go get a snap of this. It's crazy. I don't think we need to do anything there. I've only recently just sort of started taking photos, but I'm really got quite interested in it, so I'm actually borrowing it. My camera's yeah, I'm actually borrowing a friend's camera at the moment. They said they weren't doing much at the moment, so I'm just sort of like testing the waters a bit with their camera, but I'm already at a point where I'm already looking for bigger and better stuff, which is crazy. Where do we go? Where do we go? Let me pull that up a moment. So this is the shot everyone's talking about at the moment. Don't know what the quality will be like on stream, but yeah, this is the one that everyone's sort of talking about at the moment. I went out the other morning. We had like some fog and some we had some fog and some ice, a real cold morning, and I just happened to notice this ladybird nestled in some tree branches, so yeah, managed to take the picture and then a bit of post-processing and stuff, and this was the result. So yeah, really quite like this photo. Anyway, I digress. Alright, so I do use my phone as well, Deathwish. I mean, I haven't got anything up to date. My phone's, I've only got an iPhone 6S, which is years and years old, to be fair, but still takes a nice picture. I've got a lens kit as well. So from here I can from here I can kind of reset what I had. Just without picking up the cube. That wasn't even with the macro lens though, Mika. That Aaron, that was just with the macro setting on the camera. So we can do that and do that, but I don't really see that that helps the situation. The difference being here with having this is that I can now... I've now got free passage to either side with those stairs being up, which is something. The camera has a really poor f-stop range. It's only... well, I will tell you. It goes from f3.4 to f8, and that's it. Which is kind of a bummer because I'm kind of into... I'm getting into like landscape photography and like nature photography, and a lot of people recommend using like an aperture of like f11 for landscape photography and nature photography. So I'm not quite got the right depth of field that I want at the moment, which is why I'm already looking for other stuff. A mini DSLR for Christmas, nice. So again, we can do that, and we can drop into there, but it doesn't really help me. Doesn't really help me. Who's mumbling? Ratman. God, you're such a portal noob, Aaron. Either that or someone's about to burst through my door and rob me at gunpoint. Don't really see here though a way to man. Hey Leo, what's going on? Back at it we are, although we haven't made a single bit of progress in the 30 minutes or so that we've been trying to chip away at it. Like I say though, this staircase kind of gives us free passage back over to the other side. To a certain extent. This must be similar to this one then, Deathwish. This is the PowerShot SX540, which is the one that I'm sort of borrowing from a friend at the moment, which has a 50 times optical zoom. Let's go down 7 Silhouette. Nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. Welcome, welcome. $10 hours and 15 minutes, right? 15 to 20 minutes with 10 hours practice. I kind of feel like it's getting the light bridge is the next step. However, that would require, to get the light bridge back, I need to come up with a way to either block the laser or respawn the laser cube whilst I'm over on that side, whilst I've got a portal at the top. It is still active. I've just not checked the form myself for like donkeys. 7 Silhouette. So if it's there, I will pick it up and add it to the list eventually. You saved me the trouble. I have subscribed, thank you very much. There's no excuse. Just trying to think. The laser cube was in the funnel. If the laser cube was in the funnel, still no way, is there, to have to be there and there. Which would kind of go against what I can do. So that would need to be there. I'd need laser and I would need the light bridge to that. Would it be possible to do that? I'm just thinking along the lines again. Something else I mentioned in the first live stream of this was that if I could get the laser cube over to here somehow. So to get the laser cube over to here, I think I could get the laser cube over here at the moment. I mean, there's one other variable that we're potentially missing here, or overlooking. And that's the variable of, can we do anything with this cube? If I came across here, let's say I add the light bridge and I could walk across here. Place a cube here. And then I could work my way across to here. Shoot a portal there. Swap that for that. Come back out again, potentially. Then what would have been the point of all of that I did before? But if that was swapped, give me a light bridge. Could I then get across and then walk back that way? The answer is I don't know, but what have we got to lose? We haven't got anything to lose. I know I've just like worked hard to get that portal in that position, and I think the general consensus was that that was some form of progress, but yeah, that's what I'm sort of getting, Deathwish, is it wouldn't seem logical to do it, but if I don't have anything else to go at, what's the harm? Right? So that's in there. I mean, I gotta clear portals now to get this in here. To get through into here. That respawns that cube. So is there a way for me to drop down into here without using that fizzler? Goes even higher still. No, because that goes up to there, and there's no way up to there unless I've got... Bear with me, I know... I would shoot the other portal onto there, that would clear that. So I could drop down. There's no progress there at all. So it's best just to cut that one on the head while we think about it. See, that's not respawning that cube's not an option there. We've ruled that one out. So the only thing we can do is put a portal here, I believe. We go through here. Once with this side, there isn't a lot we can do other than dropping down to here. But I'm always constantly drawn back to this move here. which works wonders for getting the cube back. That's about it. Deathwish running subscriber squad over there. Be sure to smash that like button, and if we get more than 20 likes on this video, I'll do the next one topless. No, I won't really. That's oh jeez. No. So, I assure you I am not. I assure you, and I put your minds at rest, I am most certainly not. It's too freaking cold. Did I look before as to, is there another point where I can... It's on a different Y level, isn't it? I don't see it from this poor lever, would I? I guess I would. But again, if that was the case, why have I just come all this way over to here to do this? To do that portal on that side? This is what I can't see at the minute. Why have I just come over to here, and why have I got that portal on there? What does that do for me? Other than I can jump down here to get a portal at the top. But then the only thing I can do with that allows me to get the cube back and put that on here, which I can kind of reset this whole scenario now in a loop. I don't see what it does for me though. I could put a portal on there, I could come back around. Go through there, and I could set all this up, no problem. Walk across there. Bring that over to the middle. But then I need to get back over here, which wouldn't be possible. Still at that there. I want to have that port there. 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 Walk through. Pick up the laser cube. Take it back. Portal there. Walk across. Put it there. Alright, I think it's backward step, but I got nothing else right now. I got nothing else right now. Let me just play this out in my mind. I need to be over side though. I need to be over on the other side though. How did I do that before? Oh, that's how I did it before. I remember. It was December. I remember. I don't remember. Sure, this is how I did it before. Now, the problem with this is getting that laser cube back, isn't it? How does one get the leather cube back? Also, I actually think I have got the angle here to do this, which is rather gutting. I don't think I can get the laser cube either. Oh, I might as well prove out the... Yeah, I can't hit that from there. Laser's too high for a start. So it's another avenue that we can cross off the list, is to say, you ain't right, Nock. I certainly ain't right. Did you just see what you thought you saw? What did you think you saw? Thought you saw another useful portal surface. Whereabouts? Where is this potential useful portal surface, Chad? Spill the beans. Spill them. Kind of said it when I was stood around here. It's all good. It's all good. You missed nothing, Mike. We've made no progress whatsoever. Not a sausage. Not a sausage. Well, I gotta give Death Wish's DBG fix, so... Funnily enough, I've seen quite a few people have been sort of doing it. That's what gave me the idea. I really shouldn't be trying this, but... definitely not intended. So again, to revisit my train of thought right now. We go back over to the other side. Now the only other interaction, once we go back to the other side, the only interaction we can do is with floor portals. So we can either drop to the floor and come back to this side, which doesn't really serve any purpose whatsoever to what we need to do. We could drop from the top. Oh, thanks, Jeffers. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. We could drop from the top to get a portal this side in the upper area, which doesn't do a lot on its own, but will allow us to get the weighted cube back, which we then can reset this whole situation with the stairs up to allow us free travel backwards and forwards. By doing that, we don't lose anything. So I think that's it's a no-brainer to do that. We don't lose anything by doing this. So do this. We'll drop down to here. Reset the portal over to here. Back to here. Into the funnel. Pick up the cube. Drop back through. And voila. So, this is exactly the same position we was in a moment ago, with the added bonus that we now have steps, so we can walk back to this side. Okay. So what that potentially means... Hey Jay, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. What that potentially means is we don't need to rely on that portal there, perhaps? No, we do need to rely on this portal. I think what we need is we need a way to... We need a way to get to the exit, really, but... I'm good, thanks, Jay. How are you? Welcome to Steam Stream. Howdy, 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 ho. So from here, potentially... See, I still think here... we need to... somehow, some way, get the light bridge back while we're stood on this side, whilst we have a portal up there. I don't think I need the portal at the minute up there for the button. I need it more so I can get through while the light bridge is up. Okay. So I go back to the question of, from that side with a portal at the top, how would it be possible? How would it be possible to... Oh... Okay, maybe. Okay, so if I hadn't have dropped down... Okay, so we're going to revert back a state at the moment. Just for a moment. So we've got the cube here. Can I, and I don't know if this is possible. Is it possible to do this? Now, I can go back. I can get the portal on the higher surface. I can respawn this weighted cube. What video are you talking about, Jay? I don't think people understand what video you mean. Right, so now I can drop down. Thanks, portal glitch. Okay. It's only taken us just over an hour. And we've made a few moves, but we've made progress. Holy jeez, we have made progress. Okay. Okay. This opens up quite a bit. Potentially. So, now we're here. I can do this. Now, I can take the laser cube across to the other side. This is what I was trying to do before. Okay. Now, laser cube goes here. Potentially. Now, I can do save. I could walk across there. There's no point in walking across there. Okay. Big brain, not so big brain. Thanks, Jay. Okay. We've made a little bit of progress, which is good. So, next up is could go back. Technically, it doesn't matter. Technically, I don't think it matters anymore about that portal there, or that cube there anymore. So, Yeah, I remember, Jay. I remember. Okay. Okay. Now. Now. Are we still on course for progress here? That's the $64 million question. Could drag them. Still not confident at the minute to say create the save spot. I don't know if... I don't know at the moment. I assume, and it's never, I agree it's never good to assume. The next step would be to get a cube in here. So I'm almost thinking if I can get a cube in the funnel somehow. If there was a cube in there, though, I haven't got enough reach to grab it, so maybe not. Just ignore that last message, Mike. You don't have to acknowledge it. Seriously. I'm just going to check down here. I think this is just okay. So that's a one-way path. That's a one-way ticket to somewhere. Oh, wait a second. Wait, with that... So one thing I could do from here... One thing I could do from here, but I don't know why I would want to do it. Hold on, which cubes auto respawn? 'Cause some of the cubes auto respawn, don't they? That one doesn't. I'm guessing this is the only one that auto respawns. That's unfortunate. I was just thinking I could potentially push these cubes that way. But pushing the cubes in that direction... Whoops. Do a lot for me, does it? Let your prayers be answered. But what I could do here instead is I could replace the light bridge. I could replace the light bridge with the funnel. Don't see how that would help me though. So I drag myself across here. I could drag myself back through here. Then through here. But then nothing. Then absolutely nothing. The plot thickens. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Is there a better way, I wonder, to... I'm wondering if there's a better way to position these cubes so that they're more helpful. And by that I mean, is there a more helpful position I can put them in? That's right, then I drop down here because I didn't need to worry about that anymore. Then I shot to this portal here. Because that's not going to move anywhere at the moment, is it? See, this would become slightly valid. Because then I could shoot to there. It would pull me across here, pull me across here. Hey, Emily, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you this fine evening? Could potentially push a cube back onto that button. But by doing that... oh, hold on. Hold on a moment. I'm good, thank you, Emily. Thank you very much for asking. Playing some extremely difficult Portal 2 map. Okay, one thing I overlooked. I overlooked something quite big here. I don't know if it makes anything at all, any difference at all, but... that opens that up from that side. But ultimately, it still gives me the same result. It is most definitely a very interesting map. We're about... this, let's say this is stream number 2, and we're about 4 hours into the solve. We've just made a little bit of progress. So now we're kind of like thinking about what we're going to do next. And I believe our next goal is to change the polarity of the funnel to make it a push funnel rather than a pull funnel. And then get back out of this area. Now, that's where the difficulties kind of creep in. In order to do that, we're going to need... this area open. Sorry, we're going to need this fizzler open. Perhaps. See, from here I could push that back to there. Not from this position, Grave. No, I can't. It's not possible because I could if I hadn't of... if I still had the portal over on that top side there, which I've chosen to actually get rid of now, then it would be possible. I can get over to the start of the light bridge with both cubes, yes. That is possible. If I go back to... if I revert my save... I can head back over to here. Then I can pick up both the cubes like so. And move them over to here. It's actually an interesting idea. It's not something that... something I thought of. I don't know how potentially it would benefit me at the moment. Just trying to think. From the place you had access to both cubes. So there's nothing we can see from here if we was to be up here with the cubes. I can't, no. The laser is all the way over there. So it's not possible to see the laser, unfortunately, from there. I feel like we have to go down here. It seems sensible to then get the laser from here. Really? Well, I suppose I shot the wrong portal, so I've got nobody else to blame but myself there. That's what I meant to do. What benefit... Hold on. It's in line with that. So it would hit that and then just drop straight down here. I'm just trying to see if there would be a benefit to pushing the cubes over here for some reason, but they're not going to make it onto this area here. So I think I can pretty much write that option off. So from here I could... Yeah. I could push the cubes. I could push one of the cubes at least back onto the button, which would give me the stairs. But to do that, I'm gonna have to. Get off the light bridge, drop down. Which would mean I'd then have to go through a fizzler and reset the portal. So it wouldn't really make sense to do that over here. Okay. So then I'm sort of drawn back to this idea. Where I'd use the funnel, I'd swap the light bridge for the funnel. But then we get to this point here, and what do we do here? Because, yeah, they just fizzle. Now... Oh... Oh, he says. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, so I'm just going to set this up real quickly once again. Okay, that opens up this. We go through to here like this. We go and get our light bridge. And then across here. Across. What? Oh, we gotta start shooting the right portal. Pull myself across to here. No! I should have just shot the portal while I was in the air on that first surface. Big oof. You know, I really shouldn't place that portal there. Just I apologise for my manual cleanup operation. Alright, so 1, 2. This is why you get your input and output portals right. How many years have I been playing this game and still I get it wrong. Okay. Okay. This changes everything. So, I don't know which one. I don't know which one. Probably this one. See, now I can do weird stuff like this. And I think I'm going to make that up there, though, am I? Okay. So, potentially not what I need to do. It's not too bad because we can reset, that's fine. As long as we can reset, that's all that matters, right? Alright, so, with this now, yeah, the blue funnel is great because now, if I respawn that, hold on, just thinking here. Yeah, I can still get, okay, so I can access this side without having to do other things. So, take this cube back. Turn the light bridge off. Actually, I didn't mean to come across here, but I wanted to come across to here. Okay, so now what I can do is I can get this cube out now. However, what we've got to remember by doing this is we now lose the access. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. We get better access to places because of the funnel, but we lose the ability to go through there without losing a portal. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, unfortunately. But we soldier on. Now the problem is where do we go from here? Here's a thought. Here's a thought. Do I need to get the companion cube on the reversed funnel button? Because I'm almost thinking, do I do the same thing I just did, but get the companion cube on there? For the simple fact that I can respawn that, can't I? Ah. Alright, let's give it a try. You may call me a fool, but worth a try, right? However, no, we're still good. Are we still good? Get this boat there by. Ooh. No, we're still good. I think we're still. We're not good at all, are we? No, we're not. Okay. To do this, I would need to disable the light bridge. To do that, I would need to get a portal. Can't drag that through. Ah, okay. Maybe we don't need to cube swap. Oh, hold on, I can totally do this. I can totally do this. I don't want that ball there though. That ball there. Big brain overthink. That's well and good. But I would need to get over to there next. Okay. I have no idea if what I'm trying to do here is the right thing, but... Winter Testing Initiative was a really cool map. Didn't they say it was for like spam or something, Deathwish? Which is just complete and utter garbage. I'm sure that was the reason. I think I'm barking up the wrong tree here. I worked so hard there to get the blue funnel, but I don't think then throwing it all away to try and swap the cubes over is the right thing to do. It's funny watching older stuff compared to how good of a player he is now. Yeah, right, I don't feel like much of a good player at the minute. Just wondering if there'd be a way into the funnel there, but I don't think there would there? It's I don't know, you just have like these spurts of like slight inspiration, I guess, and you make a ton of progress and then probably fall flat. Again, momentarily. Alright, so to get... Okay, so I have an idea of how to get back into the other side. Don't know how it would help me. But let's roll with it. Oh, Conclan, you were Mike's first. I need to respawn that cube. I would need to respawn the cube. I always remember when back in like the days when I used to be I always thought sorry, let me get my train of thought back. I always remember when I used to do the daily lunch streams, when we first discovered like Fumbly Bumbly's maps, and we was like, oh my god, who is this person? Who is this wizard? Where have they been hiding all this time? I was all like blown away with like this person just like randomly appeared out of nowhere and was making these awesome maps. How did I respawn that cube before? Did I do the respawn? Oh, okay. Maybe I did the respawn before I got the cube. That would make more sense, I guess. I even remember the very first Fumbly maps I played. One of the first ones especially was it was a Fizzler based one. A Fizzler and a light bridge, if I remember rightly. What's going on? Defective Colour Visio, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's get this cube respawned. As an absolute matter of urgency. And then we can start doing other things and stuff. I'm pretty sure I also remember the first time Conclan walked into my stream. He didn't walk into my stream, but Yeah, I kind of remember the first time I met Conclan on a stream, and I was playing. It was, I want to say it was a Tonsica map. I know I was playing a relatively hard map at the time, and it took me 3 or 4 lunch streams to get through. I've only owned Portal since 2016, I think. Yeah. (2016). Okay, so now we have this. I think I want to put that up there. That will give me that to there. So I can drop down and put the stairs up. Or not. Oh, why don't I just bring the cube around with me? Oh, yeah, I can't bring the cube around with me. Ha. Somebody want to tell me why I put that cube there? I would really like to know why I thought that was such a good idea. Oh, I know why I did it. It's because when I did this before, I respawned the weighted cube. That's how I got it. So maybe I was right. Maybe I do need to... Does it tell you when you first, like, played it? I think it does it? I'm sure there's somewhere I could go where it would tell me to when and where I bought it. But I bought the what we was talking about earlier on. I bought the collection. It was like the whole Valve collection. So I got like Portal, Counter Strikes, the Half-Lives, everything for like 19. I think I got like 24 things for about £19 or something like that. So, and yeah, well worth it. So, I mean, we can still do what I want to do. I'm just a bit concerned that I've spent all that time trying to do that, and it's a bit of a backstep. But I'll be completely honest though, I've never heard of Portal before I played it. Before I got it in that collection, I'd never heard of it. Okay, so we have this. Now, I can swap this out for the light bridge and take that over there. You started playing it last week. Lies. It's all lies. You see, I'm back at this. I'm back now thinking. I'm back to thinking I need to. Let me just think a moment. Let me just think. Ultimately, I need a cube over here, right? Because what's going to happen is I'm going to get the light bridge, walk across to here. I'm trying to plan this out, how this is going to help me, by the way. That's going to have a cube on there. And I'm going to be able to walk across to here. Walking across to here, I'm going to need a second cube. No, you. A second cube, because what's going to happen... Actually, I don't need a second cube. So once I've walked over to here, I will pick this up. Place this on there. So that'll be the light bridge, that'll be that. And then I will come over to here. And I have to assume this would play a part in it somehow. I press that button, run across to here, and then that would take me up to the exit. So. So if I'm right about this... This is just me playing exit stuff out at the moment. I'm just trying to think a few steps ahead. But for the exit, I think I'm going to have something along the lines of this with this, like that. And the exit's going to be that to there. Walk across to here. Walk across to here. So that's my exit plan. So we know... So we know what we need to do for the exit. Or I think I know what I need to do for the exit at least. And we know which cubes we need in which positions to get to the exit. Excuse me. Now what concerns me a little Why is this a thing? The only reason I could see that being a thing would be for that. But why would I need that? Also, why do I need to come up here at some point? Yeah, we used to have all sorts, didn't we, Deathwish, in those lunchtime streams? DBG, DBL, DBT. Those were the days. Alright, well, at the minute I don't know why I want... I don't know why I want to come back over here. I don't know why that port is in play. Alright, anyway. Alright, I'm going to save over here because I'm sick of doing this over and over again. So we're here. So, I think the next step would be to release this cube here. Now, how did I do the things and stuff? I just did a minute ago. Oh, I didn't shoot it to there. Oh, wait a second. I respawned it before I got that. I respawned it before I got the companion cube. Okay. So... let's go do that now, shall we? Boom-de-boom. Right, so I need to cancel this. Like so. Now I can go and get this cube. Now we go over here. Respawn the weighted cube. Alright, so this is where we were. Like I say though, I don't know that this really helps me. Where do we go from here? Maybe it is a case of what I said. Maybe I do need to respawn the cubes. Yeah, Deathwish started. I think Deathwish, you started playing the Ben 77 map, didn't you? I think it was that same live stream where you was it the same live stream that you played the campaign, or was it the one after? I think it was one where you were drunk. Oh wait a minute, you're drunk in most of them, aren't you? See, that gets that over there, but then the problem is how do I get into there without causing a respawn on this cube? If I had the blue funnel, wouldn't be a problem. Wouldn't be a problem at all. Wait a second. Wait a second. Could this be? Through there. Wait, just go in there. Walk across there. Stand in the middle. Okay. Okay, this could be something. I get everything set up correctly. Possibly this is how I might do it. The same way we get down here in the first instance. So shoot that to there. Okay. No, because I would need the... Oh. Okay. That was a massive oversight on my part. For some reason I thought that the light bridge came across there, but it doesn't, does it? It comes across the other comes across the other. I think the tank's starting to run a little empty tonight. Definitely need to respawn the laser. If I need to get the component cube next, I definitely need to respawn the laser cube first, because there's no other way to. There's no other way to get the laser cube back at this point now. No other way. Port through there. Don't have a way back to there. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry. Tiredness is creeping in. Can I get a ban on Deathwish there, please? Can somebody time him out for me? For backseating? Hell, knowing Deathwish should probably time himself out. That I wouldn't be able to put that there. You see, I'm just trying to think of, now that I'm over here, I'm just trying to think of how I would use this and what this bit is actually important for. Now I'm being speculative that that would get me up to here, and I could go up to here, right? So let's just work with this for a moment. Ignore the fact it's going to hit the button. Yeah, we need to go round. That seems to offer me enough time to do what I need to do there. If I'd have taken the right path around in the first place. So let me just set that up again. Real quickly. Okay. Okay. But why would I need to do this? What does this do for me? This is what I don't understand. I mean, it offers me a way to... Oh. It offers me a way to sort of swap cubes if needed. It offers me a way to swap cubes if needed. Just let's think about this. Steven sausage roll is hard, man. I don't think I should have put that cube down there. Imagine this was still over here. I like imagining. If that was there, I could take this through, then respawn that cube. Okay. Yikes. That's just not all bad. No, it is all bad. Oh, yikes. Yeah, it's definitely not going to happen, is it? Why? Okay, so just to answer like my curiosity, why is that like an instant fizzle? Is it because it's not a weighted... Do the laser cubes have like a different property? Because I swear down, normally if you respawn a cube, it normally keeps the button depressed until it's fully fizzled. Which is why I kind of find this a bit odd that it's like, does it instantaneous? Maybe I'm overthinking it because of this. Nope, still lifts off. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking then. I wonder if, like, what I was getting to was because if there was another... Okay, so... I thought I'd have an epiphany moment there where I'd sort of talked myself into how I swapped the cube. But alas. So... Whoops. So this is a thing I could potentially do. Although... doesn't help me for getting back over here, does it? So let's just recap a minute. We've just, because I'm going to have to end the stream momentarily. We've just worked out how to swap the cube around using that mechanism over there. And that all makes sense to be swapping it with the companion cube, for the simple reason that if we had to swap it with the laser cube, we could just put the laser cube on there for a start. So that wouldn't make sense for it to be the laser cube. So I think I've got to work out a way of how to swap the weighted cube with the companion cube. Now, questions are, A, am I right to put the reflector cube down to open this fizzler? I would say yes, because it allows me to get the companion cube through in the first instance. So then that poses the question of B, how do I respawn that cube? Now, I could potentially do... I can't see that surface, so I can't do that. I was about to say I could like lift that up, but I could lift that up, which is all good. Potentially use reverse follow. Excuse me. But I'd have to use the funnel, the portal and the funnel itself to do anything with that. So I don't see that would make sense, and I still don't really know what that surface is for there. I don't see a use for it at the moment. Unless in some way, shape or form it's for me to get, it allows me to get in the funnel somehow and do something different. So there are our current questions. You see, I thought about doing something with this. Where we could set the portals up, but then we don't have a way to actually remove that cube from there, do we? So I think, guys, that is the conundrum and question we are going to leave this part 2 on. After spending a considerable amount of time early on in the playthrough, I didn't actually think I would be making any progress, but alas, we did. What's the date? We'll call it the 9th because we started the stream on the 9th. So yeah, that's where we are right now. We've got our reversed funnel, and we just now need to work out how we are going to swap. Assuming that's what I need to do. I think I need to swap the regular cube with the companion cube, which would then make sense of this whole mechanic with the lift and everything over here. So it's something we need to obviously think about and work on, but yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in again. I appreciate it. As always, your support is always appreciated, and we'll be back. I'm not to say when. It's been 2 weeks since we last played the map. I'll try and get back at some point within the next week at least, so we can have part 3 in the hope that we can make some progress. But like I said, guys, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you hanging. And I just appreciate everybody sort of adhering to my no back seating as well. So you guys are awesome. But until next time, I've been Nock. You've all been awesome. See ya.